I would love to do yoga. I start to like it. I really enjoy it. And you are a great teacher. I really enjoy it.
Oh, thank
Having fun.
you.
Yeah. I
So,
tried all the screens for your class. Thank you.
thanks to you. And I'll probably end up to this week laying down, and then I'll finish Namaste, but everybody laying down, and then that way you can decide when you want to finish your practice.
Oh, that's sweet. Thank you.
Because sometimes with 45 minutes, it's hard to give a long, relaxing time. So we're going to start today in an easy sitting position.
Okay.
And you can sit on a blanket, or you can sit directly on the mat. And once you're there, starting to roll the shoulders up, up, up all the way, and then towards the back of the room, and then back down. So going up all the way and then back down. Going with those motions and mapping the movement with your breath. So as you inhale, the shoulders go up, exhale back and then back down. So gently moving your shoulders. And you can close your eyes. And then eventually you'll find a static pose with your shoulders way down, back and down. The crown of the head pulls you up towards the sky with a neutral spine. So the shoulders are down, relaxing. Starting to become aware of your breath. And today's practice is going to be based on a principle of yoga, asteya, which means non-stealing. A lot of times we think about stealing as objects that are taken without permission. But stealing is also taking time and energy from other people and from ourselves. So even procrastination, I would say that that's stealing from yourself, because you're stealing from time that you do want to do something else. So I invite you to have this meaning of non-stealing and pursue it within yourself. What are situations where you may be stealing in areas that you wouldn't have thought about it being stealing? And then as you breathe and ponder, and you may also find like that doesn't apply to you at all, which is also wonderful. Yoga is an area where we explore ourselves. There is no good or bad. It's an exploration. So as you have these thoughts in your head, bringing your awareness to your breath, we're going to do a few breaths together. Inhaling for 3, 2, 1, and exhaling for 3, 2, 1. Inhaling for 3, 2, 1, and exhaling for 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, expanding your belly for 3, 2, 1, and exhaling for 3, 2, 1. Continuing at your own pace. You can even place your hands, one in the navel, one in the heart, and feel as you inhale, the navel expands, allowing more space for your chest, and then your chest expands. That's a full breath. And then on the exhale, as you were deflating a balloon, inhaling, expanding from your navel all the way to the chest, and then exhaling. Beautiful. Bringing your hands to heart center and setting an intention for today's practice. maybe something that you want to cultivate or a dedication. Inhaling and exhaling, sealing that intention in. Inhaling, slowly migrating the hands towards the sky. Left hand comes down, right hand nice and high. And on the exhale, slowly migrating to the side. Feeling that right hip glued to the mat. Inhaling, coming back up, and then right hand comes towards the mat, left nice and high, looking towards the sky, and then exhaling, gluing the left hip on the mat. Inhaling, coming back to center, rolling the shoulders towards the back of the room. Mapping the movement to your breath, so inhaling up, exhaling towards the back of the room. Really exaggerating, bringing those shoulders together as you come on the back. Beautiful. Sometimes people bring the hands to the shoulders. You can try that to see if it makes it a little bit more comfortable. Inhaling, coming back to center, migrating into your tabletop, making sure your shoulders are over your wrist and your hip on top of your knees, and the shoulders on top of the wrist. Inhaling, extending the spine, looking up. Exhaling, pushing the mat away, rounding the spine. Your fingertips are pushing the mat as well. Inhaling, extending the spine. Exhaling, rounding. Inhale, extend, looking up. Exhale, rounding. Inhaling with a neutral spine, starting our first balance. Right leg goes towards the back of the room, toes point down, the hip is closed, left hand move forward. If this is a lot, you can always pivot that standing leg to a side or inside to make sure that it helps you with the balance. You can stay here, but if you want more of a core workout, inhale, exhaling, bringing the knee towards the elbow, pushing the mat away, rounding the spine. Inhale, extend. The core is activated throughout the movement. Inhale, exhaling, bringing it together. Inhaling, expand. Beautiful. Exhaling, knee towards your elbow, rounding the spine. Inhale, expand. Exhale, knee to elbow, rounding. Inhale, expand. Bringing the hand towards the ground, followed by your knee, and allowing yourself to bring your left shoulder towards your left hip together, and then going towards the other side, right shoulder and hip together. So going from side to side, waking up the joints a little bit. Coming with a neutral spine, slowly releasing the right hand forward, thumbs up. Left leg towards the back, toes down. The height of your hand and leg is the same as your hip. Exhaling, bringing your elbow and knee together. Inhale as you expand. Exhale, knee and elbow. Inhale, expand. Exhale, bringing it together. Core is activated. Inhale, expand. Exhale, knee and elbow together. Inhale, expand. Exhaling, slowly bringing ourselves back towards the mat. You can stay in tabletop, or if you like, you can migrate to downward facing dog. Releasing the right foot and left foot backwards, slowly bending the knees as you push the mat away with your hands. Index fingers on the mat, strong. All the palms is touching the mat, activating from every base that you are able to. Bending their knees, extending the spine as much as you can, and then slowly releasing your legs so that both of your legs are extended. Your heels are unlikely to touch the mat, and that's okay. Just keep your back extended. Inhale here, exhaling, elevating the left leg towards the sky. Bending the knee as you roll, placing that left foot between your hands for a low lunge. Right knee comes towards the mat and toes on top. Inhaling, arms come towards the sky. Beautiful. Slowly, hands placed on the mat. As you extend the left leg, toes point up. Left hip goes towards the back. And you can stay here for more of a static stretch. You can always put blocks underneath your hands. That's a beautiful place to be as well. You can stay here, or you can do it more as you bend your knee forward and then extending, toes point up. We'll do that 3 times. Inhaling, bend, knee forward. Exhale, extend. Making sure you have your hands on the mat or somewhere. Bending the knee. And exhale, extend. Beautiful. Staying here with the breath. Bending the knee, framing the front foot, tucking your toes behind you, slowly coming into a 3-legged down dog, and then left leg lowers next to your right. Inhaling, right leg releases towards the sky behind you, bending the right knee, gently placing it between your hands for a low lunge. Left knee comes on the ground, toes untucked. Inhaling, coming up, making sure your knees right above your heel. Beautiful. Placing your hands by your side, extending the right leg, toes come up. Trying if you can to maintain a neutral spine. It's easier to have blocks to do that, or coming into your spider fingers, which is on your fingers. Inhaling here, exhaling, bending the right knee, moving forward. Inhale, extend. Exhale, coming forward. Inhale, extend. Slowly coming forward and then extending. Beautiful. Bending the right knee, releasing the right foot backwards, coming into your downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, walking into your forward fold towards the top of the mat. Inhaling, neutral spine. Exhaling, hinging at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, coming halfway up. Exhaling, forward fold, making sure you don't feel your lower back at all. Bending the knees, inhale, arms come towards the sky. Extending the spine. Exhaling, chair pose. From our chair pose, knees together, heels together. We're going to go into our breath of fire. So exhaling quickly through the nose as we pump downwards on our chair pose. So when you're ready, exhale, 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 exhale. Inhaling, arms come up, extending the legs. Exhaling, forward fold. Beautiful. Right foot goes back towards the back of the room, followed by your left foot, and gently coming down towards the mat. Today we're gonna try King Cobra, which is your hands will be on the outside of your mat. You do spider fingers and then inhaling, coming up. The toes are on your top of the feet still go down towards the mat. So the difference is from a normal cobra, instead of your elbows next to your body, your elbows are out. Inhale here, exhaling, bringing the left shoulder down towards the mat as you look at your toes behind you. Inhale, coming back up. Exhaling, right shoulder comes down, looking at your toes behind you. Inhaling, coming back up, and exhaling, lowering down, child's pose. Knees nice and wide, and your forehead reaches the ground. If your forehead doesn't reach the ground, keep your knee as wide as they'll go, and that allows you to go a little bit lower on the mat. Notice your breath. Notice if you can feel your heartbeat. Inhaling, slowly coming up, transitioning into your downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, bending your right knee as you extend your left. As you move, change your breathing, bending the left knee as you extend the right. And then going with the pace of your breath, you bend one knee and extend the other ones. All the while, your back is nice and extended. Coming with a neutral downward facing dog, releasing the left leg towards the sky. Inhale here, exhaling, left foot move forward in preparation to a high lunge. Inhaling, slowly coming up. Beautiful. You can extend your spine as your chest goes towards the sky. Inhaling, coming back to center. Arms come by your side, and on the exhale, twisting towards the left side. Inhaling, coming back to center. Exhaling, twisting towards the left side. Inhale back to center and twisting towards the left side. This takes balance, so picking the spot in the ground that's not going to move. Inhaling, framing the front foot, slowly releasing the left foot towards the back into your downward facing dog. Right leg elevates. Inhaling, exhaling, bending the right foot, bending, transitioning into your high lunge. Slowly coming up, you can even put your hands on the thigh to help you to come up. Inhale, arms towards the sky, And if you liked, if you added that extension on the other side, adding it on this side, extending the spine. Beautiful. Coming back to center, arms go by the side. Exhaling, twisting towards the right side. Inhaling, coming back to center. Exhale, twisting towards the right. Beautiful. Inhaling back to center. Exhale, twist. Inhaling, framing the front foot, releasing the right leg towards the sky. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Walking towards the front of the mat for your forward fold. Inhaling with a neutral spine. Exhaling, keeping that spine extended, and then as you hinge at the hip, going a little bit lower down. Inhale, halfway up, and then exhale, forward fold. Bending the knees, reverse swan dive towards the top of the mat. Extending the spine. Exhale, chair pose. Hands to heart center, knees together, heels together. So if you can, the knees are together, everything is towards the core, towards the center of the body, fertilizing this area. We will do the breath of fire if you like. And before we were pumping down, this time think of the pump, but more as pushing up, and see if there's a difference. So when you're ready, taking a deep inhale, and then exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhaling, extending the arms and legs towards the sky. Exhale, swan dive down towards the mat. Bending the knees, left foot back, followed by your right. Shoulders forward, gently coming down towards the mat. Preparing for King Cobra again, and if it was too much, you can always go back to your normal Cobra. So hands are by the outside of your mat, spider fingers, meaning you're in the tip of your fingers, and inhaling, coming up. Exhaling, bringing that left shoulder down towards the mat as you look back. Inhaling up, exhaling, right shoulder down, looking backwards. Inhale up, exhaling, lowering down, coming into your child's pose. From your child's pose, allowing yourself to relax, to notice the connection with the mat. Inhaling, slowly coming into your tabletop, followed by your downward facing dog. Bending one knee as you extend the other one. Sometimes people call this walking the dog because you're bending one knee and extending the other ones and going from one side to another. With a neutral spine, static downward facing dog, releasing the left leg towards the sky. Exhaling, left foot comes forward. Preparing for your warrior two. Right hand comes forward and then rotating up as you open your hips and slowly coming up. Making sure your knees right above your heel and your shoulders on top of your hips. Beautiful. Front knees bended, back leg is extended. Inhaling, extending the front leg, arms go towards the sky. Exhaling, bending the front knee. Inhaling, extend front leg. Exhale, bend. Warrior two. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Beautiful. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Inhaling, extend. Sorry. And then exhale, bend. Inhaling, extending, staying here as you transform this into warrior two in the other side. So left foot pivots forward and the right foot goes towards the back. Bending the right knee so that it's on top of your heel. The back leg is extended. Your hips are open. Inhaling, arms towards the sky. Exhaling, bending the right knee. Inhale, arms towards the sky. Exhale, bend the right knee. Inhale, extending the right leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Beautiful. Inhaling, extend. This time pivoting the right toes forward, interlacing your fingers behind you, extending the spine, and exhale, coming forward for a wide angle forward fold. Your shoulders come together behind you. Your hands keep pulling up towards the sky or towards the front. Allowing yourself to be heavy. Your eyes are open here. And then releasing your hands, grabbing opposite elbows and allowing yourself to sway from side to side. Inhaling, bending your knees, slowly rolling up one vertebra at a time. Bringing your knees and feet together. Preparing for warrior three. So bringing your hands by your side is going to be the easiest for the balance. Your hands by your heart is the second, and then your hands move forward is the hardest. So bringing your left foot forward, hands by your side or wherever you want them to be. As you tilt down, your toes point down, you're tilting at the hips, and then as you tilt down, that right foot goes back, heel is active towards the back. If you want more support, your hands can be on the wall. Trying to bring that right hip pointing down, so your hips are close. And the crown of the head goes forward in opposition from your right foot behind you. And then as gently as you came to the pose, slowly coming out. As we come out slowly from the pose, we build the strength to get into them. Right foot comes forward, hands go by wherever you had them before. Can be by the side to start with. And again, crown of the head and heel go in opposition as you start tilting at the hips, slowly coming into your warrior three. Everything is active. Your tips going in a position, your heel and crown of the head going in a position. Exhale, slowly bending the knee, coming back to center, rolling the shoulders up and down. Beautiful. Slowly coming towards the mat. Do a core series. Inhaling here. Slowly bringing ourselves into boat pose. So starting with your hands on your hamstrings. From boat pose, rolling the shoulders up and back down. So notice that there is a little bit of an angle on the back, but the most important thing is that your shoulders are open. If this feels good, you can release the arms by your side. Knees are together, core is nice and active. Inhale here, allowing the knees to go towards the left side and your hands towards the right. If that's too much, your hands can always support you behind you. Inhaling, coming back to center, knees towards the right, knees are together. Inhaling, coming back to center, exhaling, knees towards the left. Inhale, back to center, knees towards the right. Inhaling back to center, knees towards the left. Inhale back to center, knees towards the right. Inhaling, coming back to center, feet on the ground, third eye on your knees. Beautiful. Inhaling, coming back to center. Slowly rolling up, knees back into the boat pose. Again, your hands can be on the ground. So there is two versions. One will go lower down with the hands on the ground, and then another one with our hands extended forward and then lowering and coming back up. Trying to avoid any momentum to come up. So inhale here, slowly coming, extending, and then exhaling, bow pose. Inhale, extend, canoe, exhale, bow. Beautiful. Inhale, extend, exhale, bow. Bringing your feet down towards the mat, and your third eye towards your knees. Beautiful. Inhaling, allowing ourselves to come. The sole of the feet are gonna come together. And this is one that requires a lot of sound, but the sound is going to help you. So what we're gonna do, I'll demonstrate once, is we inhale, slowly come down, and then exhale, ha! And then that allows us to go forward. But the ha, it's like a punch in the stomach, and it helps you to come forward. So it's good for strengthening all our core. So inhaling, slowly coming down, and exhale. Ha! This time we do come forward fast. This is the only high momentum one. Inhale, lowering down, and exhale. Ha! Coming forward, beautiful. Inhale, coming down for the last one, a big one, and ha! Beautiful. Allowing yourself to extend the spine and forward fold. You can support your forward fold. Making sure as you come into a forward fold, you're not feeling your lower back. Inhaling, pushing the mat away with your hands. Extending both of your legs in front of you. Hands go towards the sky. And exhale, rounding the spine, slowly coming down, making sure you have space behind you for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bending your left knee, bringing your left knee towards your third eye. Right leg elevates about an inch off the ground. Inhale, you can add the breath of fire here or just a normal breath, but mapping the movement with your breath. So as you bend one knee and extend the other one, allowing yourself to map the movement with your breath. So you can either go very fast with the breath of fire or nice and slow as you move from one to another. So on one inhale, you bring one knee. On the exhale, you bring the other one. Beautiful. And then on the next exhale, slowly keeping your right knee towards your chest, pressing down. And on the exhale, twisting, keeping your left shoulder, your right shoulder on the mat. I think I said the wrong knee, so both shoulders are on the mat. Inhaling, coming back to center, bending the left leg, right foot goes on top of the left leg, and coming into a tailor pose. So it's a hip opener. Your hands, one hand is gonna come in between your legs and the other one on the side. Right elbow will put pressure on your right thigh, and as you push that elbow forward, you feel the stretch. Your hands, as they pull your left leg inwards, you feel a little bit more of a stretch. If you notice that your sacrum, the lower part of your body, your back is coming up, bring your sacrum down and then pull in. As you start becoming comfortable in this pose and you can take a little bit more of a stretch, you can pull your hands a little bit closer to your torso. Releasing the right leg forward, left knee comes towards your chest, hugging your left knee. Exhaling, twisting towards the right side, left shoulder remains on the mat. Inhaling, coming back to center. Coming into tailor pose on the other side. So bending your right leg and placing your left foot on top of the right leg. Hands interlaced behind your right leg. Pushing with your left elbow and your left thigh and pulling in with your hands towards your torso, feeling that stretch on your left hip. Bringing your mind to where you feel the stretch. And keeping a steady breath throughout. Inhaling, releasing, placing your feet on the mat, preparing for bridge pose. Your feet will be hip width apart. Inhaling here, exhaling, releasing the hips towards the sky. As you release the hips towards the sky, you can interlace your fingers behind you and walk your shoulders so that they are closer to each other. And you'll notice as you walk your shoulder, your chest pops up, which allows you to go a little bit further up with your hips. Your knees come forward. You can stay here, making it a static bridge, or you can release if it's too much and then come back to it. Releasing your hands and then slowly releasing from the top of the shoulders back down. Beautiful. We'll do one more time. Inhaling as the knees go forward, releasing the hips towards the sky. And exhaling back down, bringing the knees towards your chest and rolling from side to side. Feeling a massage in your back as you go from one side to the other. And inhaling, slowly releasing your legs forward. Hands come by your side. Closing your eyes, making yourself comfortable. If you want to put a blanket behind your head, remove any hair tie, or place a bolster underneath your knees is also nice. Closing your eyes, scanning your body from the top of the head all the way to the toes. staying here in case you want to stay longer after the final blessings. May you have happiness. May you have joy and laughter. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste.